Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Hi everybody, Dan Ramey here, Litter Media. Wasn't really planning on doing an actual live stream today, but we're doing one. So hopefully this is getting to you A-OK. It is the 2025 Kenworth Truck Parade. It's already started over on Water Street. As you can see, we are at the Majestic Theater. So this is going to light up pretty soon. It's going to get darker. Hopefully it stays dry the rest of the way. And we will have a really good show to put on for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to share.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the World's Best Truck Parade. Compliments of the world's best truck, Kenworth Truck Company, right here in Chillicothe, Ohio. To open up our parade tonight, we have Chillicothe Plant Manager Doug Van Zuden and Chillicothe Mayor Luke Feeney. Give them a nice hand. Hello, is everybody ready? That didn't sound like you're ready. Come on, is everybody ready? That's better. That's better. On behalf of more than 2,000 employees and staff, welcome to the 4th annual Kenworth Truck Parade. So great to see everyone out here again to celebrate. It's a weekend my own family looks forward to every summer. It's an opportunity to recognize the people who made these events possible. People who work at the plant, the people who own our trucks, finally, the people of this community. Kenworth is all about building the world's best trucks with the world's best people. I want to recognize our special recognition for our Marshal this year, Jeff Hoagland, who be in the first truck in 1923. Jeff will hit 50 years of service later this year. So when he comes, let's give him a big round of applause, please. I want to thank the mayor, Luke Feeney, who will be up here in a moment, and your team for your unwavering support of Kenworth at this event. And I also want to thank the countless team of people who helped put this event together, our safety folks who you see out in the street, all the HR team that works so hard. There's 100 people that work on this, and I want to thank them all. Finally, we want to thank the 54 owners and operators for taking time out of their busy schedules to come here from all over the U.S. They're the reason we're still here, and this event could not happen without their participation. For all of us at Kenworth, tonight is about a few simple things. Pride in what we do and the trucks we build, appreciation for our employees and customers, and commitment to the community to continue to invest in our facilities and our business so that Kenworth can remain a part of the fabric of Chillicothe for generations to come. Thanks again for coming out, and have a great time tonight celebrating this amazing partnership between Kenworth and Chillicothe. I'll hand it over to the mayor. Thank you.
Right on time. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the world's best truck parade. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming down tonight. When you've got the world's best truck parade and the world's best truck company, a little rain doesn't stop us. Here in Chillicothe, we love Kenworth, and we love what they do for this community. We want to thank them for coming down and hosting this party. Folks, if this is your first time, you're in for a treat. If this is your second, third, or fourth time, you know what we're looking for tonight, and it's going to be a great night. While I'm up here tonight, I want to thank Kenworth for everything they do for this community. Kenworth's not just a truck company, but they're a partner in this community. They support us, they help the United Way, and they make a difference in people's lives. So tonight, sit back, have fun, and enjoy the world's best truck parade!
I've never been like what you ride.
All right, everybody, here we go. The 2025 Grand Marshal is Jeff Hoagland, Kenworth Truck Company employee for 50 years. Jeff is driving a 1923 Kenworth. He says, I began my journey with Kenworth on September 22nd of 1975, shortly after graduating from the first class of the Pickaway Ross Vocational School in May of that year. I was honored to receive top-in-class recognition and a state award of distinction for perfect attendance throughout 12 years of school. I believe this dedication played a key role in helping me secure a spot at Kenworth. And Doug right now is presenting Jeff with a plaque for his 50 years of service at Kenworth Truck. Give him a round of applause. Congratulations, Jeff, and thanks for your service to Kenworth Truck and your community. Next up, we have Mike Meyer, Kenworth Truck Company. This is Jeff is a resident of Chillicothe. Engineering and resident engineering in Chillicothe plant, he plays a key role in supporting engine trim and mainline operation during major program changes, ensuring every product is ready for a successful launch. That's Glenn Robertson from Davidson, Michigan, driving a 2025 W990. Yes, with him is Phil Edge. For the past 20 years, he says, I've had the honor of delivering the world's best Kenworth trucks as part of the active USA team. It's been more than just a job. It's been truly a rewarding career. Glenn Robertson from Davidson, Michigan. Next up, from the student Ohio, Stan Burdett with Ramona Burdett, driving a 1978 W900A. He says, I like restoring antique semi-trucks, especially W900A Kenworths. Stan Burdett of West Union, Ohio. Next up, from Chestertown, Maryland, driver Walker. This is a 1985 K100. His passenger is Dave Blankenship. From Chestertown, Maryland. A familiar name in the Chillicothe area, the Clary Trucking Company. Driver Scott Clary, driving in 1947 W923. Again, Scott Clary at Clary Trucking. And now from Milton, Pennsylvania, Corey Troxel with the truck T680, 2024 Transition Truck and Driving for Excellence Award winner. This truck means freedom. It's a tool to achieving the life of buying my own land for my children and grandchildren. Corey Troxel from Milton, Pennsylvania. And now from Cheyenne, Wyoming, Clyde Green driving Miss A. It's a 1982 W900A. Its passenger is Melody Green. This truck is a culmination of a young boy's dream brought to life through years of dedication, craftsmanship, and passion. I rebuilt it piece by piece, starting with new, longer frame rails and a unibuilt cab and sleeper. Refigured it to fit a wider mattress for added comfort. He says over time, I replaced the transmission, suspension, fuel tanks, exhaust, a powerful C15 cat engine, and even custom wood floors. Clyde Green with Miss A out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. This 1966 model was built in Seattle, but the wrecker installed shortly after it rolled off the line in 1981, while he says he was still in high school, he had the chance to work for the company that owned it at the time. It was during these early years, he said, that I learned how to put a Road Ranger transmission right here in this very truck. Back then, it was the most impressive wrecker in our area, and to me, it still holds the title. Michael Myers from Lakewood, Washington. Next up from Orville, Ohio, owner Bill Peters, driving the 1977 W900A. His passengers were on the inhaling Peters. He says, my grandparents started and operated one of the first incorporated trucking companies in Ohio, Wilson Transportation Services in Ottawa. My grandmother testified in front of the Interstate Commerce Commission in Washington, D.C., pertaining to deregulation. My mother drove trucks for them when they restored their truck to attend truck functions and lengthen the family legacy. Bill Peters from Orville, Ohio. Next up, out of Orleans, Indiana, Nicholas Baird and Incorporated. He's running the 1982 K100. His passengers are Sean Brother and Eddie. Built in Philadelphia and sold at Columbus, Kenworth. It spent its life in Washington Courthouse. It was totally restored just 2 years ago. Last year, in 2025, it was awarded Antique Original and Best Paint at the Mid-American Truck Show in Louisville, Kentucky. Nicholas Baird, Orleans, Indiana.
Our next one's coming around the corner here. It's taking a while for this one. So we got a bit of a lull in between here, but we'll be catching up with more trucks in just a moment. See those flashing lights there in the distance? They're on the way. Again, let us know where you're listening from or where you're watching from. Right here in Ross County, or maybe you're beyond Ross County. We appreciate you tuning in to Litter Media.
on the line is Ralph Wilkerson of Radco Trucking in Gridley, California. This next truck is a 1973 W925. It was originally purchased from a local farmer in Northern California in 2023, or checked at 2003. It made Radco Trucking its proud second owner. Its history runs deep. It even survived a major flood in 1987, after which a 34068 cat engine was installed to keep it rolling strong. For years, it served as a reliable daily driver for Radco until it was officially retired due to California state regulations. But a retirement didn't mean the end of the road. In a nod to its roots, a 1693 T8 engine, the same model it had back in 1973, was reinstalled, restoring a piece of its original identity. This truck is more than just a machine. It's a 50th anniversary edition and made its way to this show in style, hauled by a 100th anniversary Kenworth, symbolizing a century of trucking excellence. Ralph Wilkerson from Gridley, California. Also from Radco Trucking, driver Casey Hall is in a 1974 W925. He says this truck holds a special place in my heart. It was owned by a dear friend and trucking legend, Dickie Leonard of Woodland, California. After his retirement in 2001, he says I was fortunate enough to purchase it and continue its journey. It served as my daily driver for many years until California regulations eventually forced it into retirement. Over its 51-year lifespan, this truck has had only 4 drivers, each one adding to its rich history and character. Casey Hall, also of Radco Trucking, Gridley, California. From Vermillion, Ohio, Al Firestein, driving a 1989 T400. His passengers have been here. Since 1994, Kenworth has been an integral part of my successful owner-operator career. My 5th Kenworth. It'll take us traveling and sightseeing across the USA. Al Firestein of Vermillion, Ohio. From Cleveland, Ohio, Andrews driving the Patriot for Henry Ball Trucking LLC. This is a 2018 W900 glider. Its passengers, Doug Andrews and Fluffy. This is a customer-built Icon 900 clone, number 189. The most important load this truck hauls every year is for wreaths across America to decorate our veterans' graves. Chuck Andrews, driving the Patriot from Cleveland, Ohio. Up next from Savoy, Michigan, Ron Long of Countryside Transportation Service. Ron is driving a 2023 W990 Flat. His passenger is Stephanie Moore. Ron is driving the truck number 506 with his wife, Stephanie Moore, is co-owner of Countryside Transportation. This truck represents how far we've come from 20 trucks to 100 trucks in the last 20 years. Ron Long of Savoy, Michigan. From Newberry, Ohio, driver Joe Moser. This truck is a unique piece of redesigned left coast, from Bell Fountain, Oregon, David Hall, driving for owner Don Thomas. This is a 1957 923. David's passenger is Casey Hall. Again from Bell Fountain, Oregon, David Hall. Driver Dennis McFarland, driving for Dan Thomas. This is a 1963 900 GL. As a third-generation log truck driver, Dennis was born into the world of logging. He began his driving career in 1971 and took a bold step forward in 1978 by starting his own company, McFarland Trucking. What began with a single truck has grown into a fleet of 21, and you can still find Dennis behind the wheel of any one of them. His passion for the road and the woods hasn't faded a bit. From Medford, Oregon, Dennis McFarland. Company. This is a 2000 K100E. It's the last K100E cab over that Kenworth of Pennsylvania sold as a new truck in August of 1999. This truck remained in service until 2019 when the owner of the truck sold it back to Kenworth of Pennsylvania. They started a restoration of the truck in 2019 and completed it just 4 years ago. Ryan Smith from Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Next up from Butler, Indiana, Ryan Etting. This is a 1968 W925. This is a lifelong dream set at the road at Antique Kenworth and represent trucking history. His passenger is Faith Etting. From Butler, Indiana, Ryan Etting. Marshfield, Missouri, Frank Sintage, owner, Convoy of Hope. This is a 2021 W900L. To me, this truck means hope. Hope for the poor. Hope for and hope for feeding the 630,000 hungry children around the world every school day, and those affected by disasters. Kindness changes everything. From Marshfield, Missouri. Going to in-person shows. His passenger is Ethan Phillips. Again from La Follette, Tennessee, Steve Phillips and Blueberry Bill. Next up from Monroe, Oregon, driver Cody Hall with the old KW. It's a 1958 CC923, built in October of '58. This Kenworth CC923 has been part of their family for 66 of its 67 years. A powerful symbol of our enduring commitment to preservation, ownership, and our deep-rooted partnership with Kenworth. Cody Hall, the old KW from Monroe, Oregon. The owner is David Hall. From Smock, Pennsylvania, driver owner Eugene Bradley. The truck is a connection to my childhood because I grew up watching Move On and Smokey and the Bandit. The first truck I drove was a 1977 Kenworth W900A. Again from Smock, Pennsylvania, Eugene Bradman. Back with us from Winona, Minnesota, Odell Lenander. Odell is driving for owner Jerry Lenander, and this is called the No Fences 1994 W900. 37 years of running Kenworth trucks, they truly are the world's best. I'd like to thank all Kenworth employees, past and present, for their commitment to making the world's best trucks. From Winona, Minnesota, Odell Lenander. Smokey and the Bandit. Owner is Laura Kapetsky Trams. This is actually a 2026 T880. Kenworth trucks are the backbone of our family business, reliable, tough, and always ready for the job. They represent our commitment to hard work, quality, and family pride. Again from Indianapolis, Jim Chanley and Smokey and the Bandit. Beverly, West Virginia, Brandon Grimes of Grimes Enterprises. This is a 2025 W900. Passenger, Eliza Grimes. Again from Beverly, West Virginia, Brandon Grimes. Next up from Harmony, Pennsylvania, Damian Mintier of Crooked KW Services. This is a 1955 W923. He said, my truck is named after my grandfather, who introduced me to camping and traveling. I built the truck to pull my campers so my family and myself can travel the country together and explore this great nation. Guest passenger, Angela Moxon. From Harmony, Pennsylvania, Damian Mintier. From Spring Valley, Wisconsin, driving the Nothing to Prove, Adam Johnson. This is a 2007 W900L with custom 54-inch sleeper. Kenworth trucks are a lifeline for my family and me. We use nothing but the best for my family and provide the best service with the best trucks. Passengers are Lane and Adrienne Johnson. Again from Spring Valley, Wisconsin, and Nothing to Prove, Adam Johnson. Veterans of the truck parade each year from Satek, Wisconsin, driving Cherry Pie, Kate Whiting. Katie's driving a 1973 W900A. After a dedicated 3-year restoration, Cherry Pie is now enjoying her well-earned retirement as a show truck. What began as a labor of love has blossomed into a journey filled with unforgettable experiences. Traveling with Cherry Pie has introduced me to some of the most amazing people and given me the honor of participating in incredible events that celebrate the heart and soul of trucking. Kate Whiting, driving Cherry Pie from Satek, Wisconsin. A neighbor of ours from New Holland, Ohio, Jody Kirkpatrick, driving the Back Lady. This is a 1995 T600. This Kenworth was originally purchased new by a local freight company and driven straight off the line by a family friend who kept it on the road until it was sold to our farm in the late 1990s, pardon me. Since then, it's become an essential part of our operation and cherished piece of our family story. With fewer than 450,000 original miles, this truck is powered by a Cummins M14 engine paired with an Eaton 10-speed transmission. It pulls a 40-foot tipped-in hopper trailer hauling corn, soybeans, and wheat. From New Holland in the Fat Lady, Jody. New Jersey, Manny Lopez in paid in full. Up next from Nap, Wisconsin, driving Jordy. This is Mary's driving a 2014 T660. My husband and I have proudly owned Kenworth trucks since 1991. Since '99, these trucks have proudly supported Green Bay Packers theme designs, a fun tradition that sparked countless conversations and smiles along the way. In 2014, we took delivery of our Kenworth T660, not knowing it would be our last truck together. A year later, she says, I lost my husband to cancer. Though he's no longer by my side, his spirit rides with me every mile. Mary Norton driving Jordy from Nap, Wisconsin. This is a 1993 K100. Truck's more than just a machine. It's a story of opportunity, a work in progress. It's more than earned its keep while being lovingly restored to its original condition. Since 1979, I've driven many cab-over trucks, but never a Kenworth K100 Aerodyne until this one came along. When it was offered for sale, it felt like more than just a purchase. It felt like a chance to fulfill something I've long hoped for. Time has proven that Kenworth built something truly special with this truck. Marvin Garbrand of North Newton, Kansas. From Clear Lake, Iowa, Nathan Peterson of Peterson Trucking. A 2022 W900L. This truck is a great accomplishment of success and great pride that comes with consistency, hard work, dedication, and sacrifices. It's also in memory of Ryan Derrickson. Ann Peterson is the passenger. From Clear Lake, Iowa, Nathan Peterson. From Maceo, Kentucky, Wes Roberts. In yesterday's wine, the 1978 W900A. He says, I'm 47 years old and my dad has owned and driven Kenworth trucks almost as long as I can remember. Passenger is Eddie Baird. Again from Maceo, Kentucky, Wes Roberts in yesterday's wine. From Washington, Georgia, driver J.T. Mercier in back action of Mercier Trucking, LLC. This is a 2005 W900L. It's my first truck. Being a third-generation driver, I represent my late grandfather and my dad, who still drives, representing my family with my trade. I was taught to respect everyone and have pride in everything you do. I share that in my work and my truck. Again from Washington, Georgia, J.T. Mercier and back at ya. From Nuevo, Michigan, by promoter Daniel Hunt. Daniel's driving a 2025 T16. His passengers, Carla Hunt and their dog, Maggie. Again from Nuevo, Michigan, Daniel Hunt. From Worcester, Ohio, R&W Trucking, here's Kyle Weaver. This is a 1981 W900A. My truck is my hobby and my livelihood. driving the Smurfette, Hunter Hubbard of Winchester, Virginia. From Pickerington, Ohio, driving the Carberry Trucking here in East Virginia. It's a sixth truck for Kenworth, and the first Kenworth that I custom ordered. I could not be happier with the way it turned out and its quality. Kenworth is definitely the world's best. And from Pickerington, Matt Carberry.
Okay, we got a bit of a break here, and the reason for that is the vehicle that's just hitting around the corner down here. This is a truck that's a camper, but it also pulls a hauler for drag race cars. Making their way here from down around Charlotte, it's where he raced anyway. And it builds dump trucks. So this is pretty cool. It's Lenny Liggett. Here's the man.
By the way, tonight after the parade, our entertainment this year will be from Blaine Bunting of Nashville, Tennessee. That'll be down at the corner of 2nd and Main Street, and everyone is invited. It's free. Next up, from Myersdale, Pennsylvania, Lenny Lotte. Lenny is driving a 2024 W900 100th Anniversary Edition. This truck is a true reflection of my standards and the work I put in every single day. I'm proud to say that this ride and everything it represents was built, not bought. From the handcrafted stainless steel design, welding, fabrication, and installation, every detail showcases the skill and dedication of my personal business, ITI Trailers and Truck Bodies. The coach paint was expertly done by Jason Dyke, custom coaches of Butler, Indiana, with a custom race trailer built by T&E Enterprises of Mercer, Illinois. From Myersdale, Pennsylvania, Lenny Lotte.
Some of the trucks are on here more than one. Okay. Good job, Lenny. There's 2 drag race cars in that hauler. They were pretty awesome today out of Kenworth.
From Lewisport, Kentucky, driving the double shot, Kevin Miller. Kevin is driving a 2019 W900. With over 30 years of experience and sacrifice in the trucking industry, my love of Kenworth trucks has never once wavered. Randy Stroop in first-class services gave me the honor to drive a truly one-of-a-kind. This W900 is a 100th anniversary edition that is powered by a Cummins 2.5 engine. This truck means the world to me and my family. Again in the double shot from Lewisport, Kentucky, Kevin Miller.
Have you talked to everybody? A lot of them. Okay. So they're willing to talk. I don't know if you'll be able to hear them.
Jeremy is driving a 2005 W900L. His guest passenger is Nikki Williams.
They're not counting yet. They can't see me. I was planning on doing that.
Again from Lakeland, Florida, driving the family tradition, Jeremy Williams.
I'd say they'll be ready to go after it's like 1 or 2 trucks left up here.
Hailing from Toma, Wisconsin, Bill Rethwich of Rethwich Transport. Bill's driving the 2024 W900. He said when it comes to quality and comfort, nothing compares. The iconic Kenworth W900 with its bold hood and flat-top aero cab sleeper delivers unmatched style, especially when paired with a classic 3-color paint scheme that takes us back to the roots of trucking. Inside, the DIT interior sets the standard. It's hands down the finest in the industry, offering a level of luxury that makes every mile feel like a reward, especially after a long day on the road. Being invited to this event is more than an honor. It's a celebration of craftsmanship, tradition, and the pride that comes with driving the world's best truck. From Toma, Wisconsin, Bill Rethwich. From Colorado, Kansas, Aaron Smith. Aaron is driving a 1994 W900L, a staple of endurance, reliability, and tradition from the past that will carry on into the future from one generation to the next. Proof that putting pride into what you do will become a reward in the long run. His passengers are Jesse and Ryan Smith. Again from Colorado, Kansas, Aaron Smith. W900L. He said, my truck is my family lifeline and is in memory of my dad, Rod. That's my job, is what his response was whenever we asked why he did what he did. Passenger is Karis Driscoll. Again from Montgomery, Texas, Clayton Driscoll. From Madison, Illinois, driving the Beast Boy, here's Tarek Allen and his brother's passenger, Zaire. This is the 2023 represents far more than just transportation. It's a symbol of independence, hard work, and a dream realized. Every mile it travels is part of a greater journey, proving that with purpose, pride, and dedication, anything is possible. It's not just a vehicle, it's a legacy in motion, building the future one road at a time. From Madison, Illinois, Tarek Alamin. Driving the Citrus Mistress, here is Mike Awada from Fantastic Truck Line LLC. Mike is in a 2018 W900. His passenger is Melody Awada. Again, driving the Citrus Mistress, Mike Awada. I told myself that if it ever became available, I'd make it mine, and within months, the dream came true. Now part of the family, this truck has become more than just a ride. My son proudly takes it to truck shows while I continue hauling loads from Minnesota to Florida, doing it all in style and with a sense of pride that only a truck line like Kenworth can bring. In the Turn the Cloud from St. Cloud, Minnesota, Tyler Cater.
All right, folks, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching here tonight on Litter Media. Hoping you can still hear me. Once this comes to a close,
Ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude.
you'll be able to watch it from the beginning.
World's Best Parade from Kenworth Truck Company. Thanks for coming out. Remember, a free concert just down the street with Wayne Bunting of Nashville, Tennessee. So long, everyone.
Thanks again for watching. I'm Dan Ramey. I've been your cameraman tonight. We're back at it again next year. Thanks for watching Litter Media and the Kenworth Truck Parade.